So if you're responsible for setting up a security automation program across tens or hundreds or even thousands of different projects and dev teams, how do you want to set up user access management? Because your automation tech will likely have access to lots of different security tools, thousands of different projects, and all the vulnerabilities that come out of those. And it may be that some projects are a lot more sensitive than others. It may be considered an issue for any user to have access to all the various security issues from across your organization. Maybe not all users in the dev or security teams will have access to all the security tools and will need to have the results shown somewhere else, in which case, where do you store those results and have access management to those? And it may just be that you want your project teams to be able to focus on the apps they're working on and not be distracted by vulnerabilities in other projects, but also not be able to run tests against those either. So this is why the Uleska platform has a tree-style structure for access management, which we call teams. And you can see more information about our teams in our user documentation. Here we're going to go through an example. So here in our organization, we're going to have a number of users and different teams and projects. We've got an Atlanta team with Bob and the Dark Knight project. Clara is in Belfast team with the Forest Gump project. An Amsterdam team has some sub-projects. You can assign projects and users to the various teams, and that controls what they can see. So for example here, Bob can see the Dark Knight project, but can't see the other projects outside of that. Dave can see all projects below them. We can replicate this in the Uleska platform, and we'll concentrate on Clara being able to see the Forest Gump project in the Belfast team. So if we go to our permissions and our teams, here we can see the tree-style structure that we have for our teams. So everybody is under the Everyone team, which is the whole organization. We have the Atlanta, Amsterdam, and Belfast teams, and the sub-projects under Amsterdam of Alpha and Project. And we can add more sub-teams below that, and we can control the different projects and users within each team. So here we can see, by virtue of the fact that we can remove it, that Forest Gump is indeed within the Belfast team. And if we want Clara to be able to see that, we simply click on Clara, and now whenever Clara logs in to the system, she's only going to be able to see the Forest Gump application, which means her UI, her personal access token, and anytime she uses the UI, can run tests and toolkits against the Forest Gump application, can see results from it, can generate reports and metrics on it, but can't see vulnerabilities or run tests against any of the other projects or applications inside the Uleska system. So you can spin up a free account on the Uleska platform online, load your projects in, bring in web code, whatever you want, and play around with our team structure to see how that would work and solve problems in your organization. Thank you very much.